There must be 50 ways to kill your hard drive. Here's a couple of the more interesting ones I have seen. I thought I'd do a real quick video here and show you some dead hard drives that may not look dead and why they're dead, or why you don't want to use them. Well, this is an old IDE hard drive with the ribbon cable, and there's nothing physically wrong with this hard drive. It reads and writes data, but it has an immense number of hours. If you go and look at the smart parameters of this hard drive, it has a huge number of power cycles and a huge number of hours on, but more importantly, it has reallocated sectors. So this hard drive is failing, even though looking at the outside, you can't tell. And in general, if your hard drive is more than 3 years old and it's magnetic, you've got about a 10% chance of it dying on you. So keep that data backed up. Now, this particular SSD hard drive, it failed because, let's see if we can look at this closely, because somebody plugged the power connector on wrong, and you can see that the L, the bracket right here, that's keyed so you don't plug the power in backwards, is broken off because somebody forced the hard drive power connector, the SATA power connector, on backwards. So that's why it's so important to make sure you hook these cables up correctly. Now this particular one, the reason it's failed is because the same thing happened, but it happened to the data connector. In fact, you can see that the plastic, the L-shaped plastic, is completely gone. So you can ruin your hard drive just by hooking that data or power cable on backwards. So watch out for that. Now the thing that usually ends up killing your thumb drives is, if you can see right here how that's bent. You have it plugged into the computer and then somebody bumps into it and you actually end up bending the connector so it delaminates, it unsolders from the motherboard. So now you have no way to get your data off of it because there is no connection. And in all these cases, you can recover your data on these if you send them off to a data recovery service. That's your best bet. Now, as a little bit of bonus material here, I have another magnetic hard drive that I have taken apart, which of course voids the warranty, but you can see the read-write head mechanism right here. And you can see it's all scratched up because the heads have been scraping on the surface. Now this has one disk platter. Let's see if I can get that in the video here. So it has two read-write heads. But here is my voice coil, my actuator, and then of course it has an electric motor to spin this at its requisite speed. So just a quick little video.